Doing the things that's right for you. That's what makes success because we live in a society where we often just want to cheat. We want a cheat code. We want to mimic this. We want to be something that we're obviously not for that success. But it's like that's not the real thing of success. That's about the materialistic things. That's about the achievement, the distance that you want to go, the destination that you want to be in. And that's not what real success is. Welcome back to another True Authentic podcast. Today's podcast, we're here to talk about the real meaning of success. And by the end of this episode, you'll understand how to measure your success, especially in today's society. So let's go ahead and dive in. So the reason why I made this podcast today is because I really personally feel like success is really overlooked in today's society, especially now, because how we view things is based off of our achievements, the things we own, and things in that nature. When it comes to success, we think about a destination, we think about materialistic things. However, I feel like success is really about just doing the things that align with your true self. Just redefining the word success and understanding that success is about getting up, waking up, and going to the gym. Success is about getting up, waking up, reading a book. Success is about after going to work, you're literally working on your own thing. Success is about taking your kid to school. So we look at success as a big achievement. We look at success as a big achievement, but I feel like we need to understand that success is really about the little things, the small things, the important things, because the small things are the important things, because without those things, we wouldn't be successful. And it's funny because it's like I have interviews with, in this podcast, in this season, I've had interviews with those who are living successfully just by doing the things that aligns with their true self. And it's like, how do we really define our success in our own way? Like, look at me, for example. I'm doing my podcast. Like, I was just looking at my previous season 1 episode, and it's funny because look where I am now. Look at my wall. Look at the setup. It's funny because if you go back to my very first season, it's like the whole scenery is new, it's different. It looks like I'm in the bottom of a basement or something. Like I'm just like in a closet, like, because like the scenery, it was new, and just me doing those podcasts and episodes, and even me just getting 20 to 30 views, I find that being successful, because it's like that's 20, 30 people in a room that will listen to me talk. And I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that, because in my mind, success is really about the little things. It's about getting better in each episode. It's about really getting better in editing, getting better at just presenting my brand. And I'm now actually putting my face out there to the world, to where people know me, especially when I walk in a room, people would know who I am and what I stand for. And for a person who's been in his shell his whole life, I feel like I've been successful just by starting this brand. I've been successful just by simply saying, I want to start a brand, and starting this brand just already made me successful, because I did something that was out of my comfort zone. I did something that I've never done before. I did something that made me a better person. And on that, I did something that was right for me. That's the main thing about success, doing the things that's right for you. Doing the things that's right for you. That's what makes success, because we live in a society where we often just want to cheat. We want a cheat code. We want to mimic this. We want to be something that we're obviously not for that success. But it's like that's not the real thing of success. That's about the materialistic things. That's about the achievement, the distance that you want to go, the destination that you want to be in. And that's not what real success is. Real success is about understanding the beauty and the meaningful things in life, getting better 1% each day, doing something different. Like, we really have to understand that success isn't about that destination. I just got a car previously, but it's like that doesn't really mean anything. I was hyped when I got it, but now since I've been driving everything, I'm like, this doesn't really mean anything. It's just a materialistic thing. I'm glad that I was able to achieve a goal that I wanted to, thank myself, appreciate myself, give back to myself. But it's like, at the end of the day, that thing does not make me successful. It doesn't. What makes me successful is I'm here. I'm talking to you guys. I'm literally outlining on my podcast. Like, that makes me successful. I'm doing the things that align with my true self. And we have to understand that once you start doing the things that align with your true self and you're just improving at it and getting better at it, you're already successful. You're just going to see the results of you being successful. So when we talk about being successful and just doing the things that align with our true self, we could talk about just the daily wins that we could have. Like, I've been slacking a bit on the daily wins that I feel like I could have more of, because I took a little hiatus because my brain, my body, I just need to take a little hiatus, and I'm just now getting back in the groove. But it's like just the things that my daily wins that I've been doing lately to get back in my groove, 1% better each day. It's like I really feel like, like I went from a setback into, okay, I'm getting back in my groove. And that's already success, because I'm doing the things that's just making me get better each day, 1%. Those are the daily wins that matter. So when you go to the gym, understand that that's a 1% better each day. When you're reading the book, understand that's 1% better each day. When you go to work or work overtime, understand that's 1% better each day. When you work on your own things at home with your own business to the side, understand that that is getting better 1% each day. Taking care of your wife, taking care of your girlfriend, taking care of your kids is getting better 1% each day. All these daily wins are going to help you get better 1% each day, and just overall, just be a better human being, or be a better version of yourself. And that's what we all want in our life, right? That's what we all want, because without us being a better version of who we were, we aren't going to go to those destinations, we aren't going to achieve those things, we aren't going to achieve those materialistic things that we want, because at the end of the day, we're the same person. So we have to understand that we're a whole different person from when we start to when we finish. And that's what's really about success. That's what makes success. Being a different version of yourself. Going back to your past version of yourself, and observing yourself, and like saying like, wow, like he doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's about to change. And I feel like that's how my life has been ever since I started this brand. I feel like if I ever go back to my past version of myself, I'd be like, wow, he really doesn't know what's about to hit him. A kid who wants to hoop, doesn't want to do anything else in life because he doesn't know who he is, and he doesn't speak as much. Wow, he doesn't know what's going to hit him. And ever since I've been hit, I've just been more successful. And that's not off of the achievements, the destination, the materialistic things. That's just off of me being a whole different, better version of myself. And I'm very blessed for that. And that's what I'm trying to teach here, that it doesn't matter about the things that you achieve. It doesn't matter about the things that you get. It matters about you. It matters about how you are, who you are as a human being. Are you getting better? Can you tell that you're a whole different version than yourself? Because as long as you can tell from that, as long as you can tell that you learned and you've obtained the knowledge that you had throughout this life that's been happening to you, that's getting better. That's being successful. And that's the real meaning of success. So we have to let go of the comparisons, especially when we're on social media. We have to let go of just comparing ourselves to, oh, I'm starting this brand. His brand is already popping. His brand, he has 1K followers. Like, you have to understand that there's different paths. There's different levels to it. Okay, this person may start 2-3 years ago. You're just starting now, but you have to understand that there's different levels to success. Everybody's successful starting their thing. Everybody's successful doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. That's why you're seeing the results. However, you're going to see the results too. But you have to understand that you have to be patient. You have to be patient, because at the end of the day, you're still being successful just by being patient. You're being successful by, when you're patient, literally, you're doing the things that align with your true self. You're doing the things that aligns with who you are. Like in my previous podcast, I was talking to my boy Travis, and he was like, yeah, when I was being patient, I was filling in the garments, I was drawing up sketches. So he was really doing the things that align with his true self. We're getting better 1% better each day, every day. And now when he had his brand, when he had the chance to literally get the things to obtain for his brand, he got it. He was able to move. He was able to move really fluently. And ever since then, he's still been able to move fluid. And that's just because he's been doing the things that align with his true self, which is getting better every day, 1%. That's it. And the results are just there. The results are just there. They're just the results. But at the end of the day, what makes him successful is him coming in the room just when me and him are just talking, it's like two like-minded people just talking, and I can tell that Travis has grown, especially since high school. Of course we're going to grow, but it's like there's a different type of grow up when you actually see people do the things that just aligns with their true self, that they have their own path. You can just tell, and just by talking to him, I could just tell like he's done the things that just align with his true path, and he's just a successful human being. He's just successful because he's just been better. He's a better version of himself. Taj as well. Taj is over there in Thailand now. Like, he's over there across the world right now. And it's like, that's just off of him getting better 1% each day. It's not about him living across the world. It's about him being a different version of himself while he's across the world. Because without him just obtaining the knowledge and doing the things that just align with himself and going through challenges and just been facing them head on and just been continuing to get better 1%, it's like those are the results that you see. You see him across the world. You see him doing the things that he said he was going to do because he's been successful. And like I said again, take away everything that he has. If you just talk to him face to face, you understand that he's grown, he's matured, he's a version of himself that you could tell back then. Me, when I know him back then, it's like, you really grown. And that's just really success. So understand that success isn't about the things that you obtain. It's about who you are. It's about how you're growing, because knowledge is currency. So without this, it's like you don't have anything else. You can take away everything that you have. You can restart, but because you have this, it's like, okay, I've been here before. I know what to do. So it's like knowledge is power. You have to understand that knowledge is the real meaning of success. How do you measure your own success? And like I've been saying, I may sound like a broken record, but you just get better 1% each day. Just the things that you've been doing within your life. It's like, be hungry. You gotta want it more. And I feel like you have to understand that you will not be comfortable. You cannot be comfortable, because if you're comfortable, then there's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem. So just understand that you have to be uncomfortable, and that you got to be patient, okay? You got to be patient. Like, even for me, myself, I hate to be patient, but this year I'm really learning patience. And ever since then, I've just been enjoying the days that I have. I've been enjoying the moment. On my vision board, I have just enjoy the moment, literally seize the day, because at the end of the day, we don't get this day back. And we could understand that we could be a better version of ourselves and still enjoy the day. We could still work and then enjoy the rest of our day after, because we're doing the things that align with our true self, and we're getting better. And that's what makes success. You're already being successful each day just by doing that. So continue to do those things that you know will make you successful. When you have your own path in life and you know the things that you want to do, go ahead and do 1% better each day. Go ahead and start learning. Get a notebook and make your own book on the things that you want to do and your own information. That's what I did. That's what I do. Anything that I'm interested in, I'm literally make my own book of it. Go on YouTube, look it up on internet, and literally just write my own book of these informations. So just understand that you always have help. I'm here. If you guys want to leave a comment, I'm here, of course. I'm very interested in you guys' lives and just what you guys got going on, because that's just me. I'm very intrigued at other people's perspective and just what they go through in life, because we're all different, and I just love that. But just remember that success isn't a destination. It isn't what you have. It isn't the achievements that you've done. Success is simply being a better version of yourself. Success is simply just being who you are and doing the things that align with your true self. That's just success. That's success already. And trust and believe you're going to see the results when you're doing those things. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about when you'll get them, because it will happen. As long as you're getting better, it will happen. So with that being said, y'all just remember that success isn't about the achievements. It's about the destination. Don't let society kill you guys about success. Don't let society just nudge you guys to rush success and compare you guys to others, because at the end of the day, they're all posting their wins regardless. They're still posting their wins. So it's like, it's different, The grass isn't always greener. Just be blessed that you are who you are. Just be happy that you are who you are. Be fortunate. And it's like, understand that success is about doing the things that just aligns with your true self. So with that being said, y'all, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. And remember, be yourself, be authentic.